Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. Good morning. Man, for about 20, maybe 20 years, probably less, but my morning started with, well, not really my morning. How's this? My work morning. My work morning started with, good morning! How you feel this morning? Every morning was like that at work. The first, when it started, it was like, that's it. Good morning! Wake your ass up. So, oh man, and I totally get it, man. I totally get it. It's like conditioning. You know, it's conditioning. It's fine. It was what they needed out of their people to do that job at high performance. And that's cool. Now some people wake up and they're doing yoga, or they're praying or whatever your thing is to get you to perform at that level. Do it. I'm all in. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's give a thanks to, we got a few comments I just want to kind of reply to. Jennifer, can you see my comments? Let me see. Let me turn this. That's how I'm doing it, right? I didn't set up my OBS studio at the shop yet. I may need to do that. So yeah, thanks. You solved my problem. So this comment was from Shark Rocket suction problem. The Shark Rocket stick vacuums, I believe. All right, that's awesome. All right, so now I believe I read this, but I want to double check. Okay, so I have a Kenmore 200 series, and the power roller stopped working. So far, I have taken the power head apart to check for a worn belt or a reset button. The belt is fine. It's 2 years old. I can't find anything that looks like a reset button. All right, so I bought a new power head. Holy cow. Nothing, still don't work. All right, okay. Then I returned and I bought a brand new wand. Same thing, nothing. Okay. The only parts I have not replaced is the cleaner hose assembly and the canister itself. Okay. Is it possible that the cleaner hose assembly, where the floor carpet switch is, could be the culprit? All right, I'm gonna have to set my. Hey, I was shooting a video. Let me know if call the office if it's an emergency. Thanks. It was my fault. I don't blame nobody for this because I should have set the do not disturb. But it doesn't matter because her number's gonna come through anyway. All right. Anyway, guys, let me answer this question here real quick. Yes, the problem could be in the nozzle, the pistol grip area of your canister. Golly, it could be that. It could be that. So you may have to get a multimeter. I'm trying to see if I had a hose like real nearby. It's in the stock room. But the pistol grip area of the canister hose where you squeeze the trigger and everything else, that switch could be busted. It could just be the switch. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I'm thinking. Is it possible that the hose itself is the problem? Yeah. If you see any hard dents in your hose, any tears that you taped up, it's possible that the hose, the electric wiring that went through the hose, it's possible that, and the best way to do it is if you have a multimeter or something, just test the continuity for the beginning of the hose to the you have to take that power, you have to take the pistol grip apart, take it apart. And when you do, there are going to be rings inside of that hose, I believe. All right. And kind of rubbing up against a circuit board with like copper prongs, right? And you want to check to see if the electricity is flowing all the way through the hose. So you put one end of your multimeter at the other side of the hose with the electrical, insert is, and you put it on one of those rings, and then you can tell if you have continuity. You do the same for both. Okay. Then you could check your power switch. Make sure that from the circuit board with the copper prongs, you want to check that continuity too to make sure then if this electricity is it coming from the motor, is it passing its way through the hose, is it going from the hose to those the little mini board, right? Is it able to flow from the copper prongs on the board through the contacts on the power switch? Is it able to go from the power switch to the very end where the wand connects to? So you're checking all of that to see where is there a break in the electricity. Now, if that whole hose checks out okay, then we can eliminate the hose, right? You can try connecting your hose directly to you probably already did. The wand may not be a factor. If your wand has electrical, if the electricity travels through the wand, then eliminate the wands altogether and just try to connect the floor to the pistol grip. Eliminate the wands so you can see. But I think he said he replaced the wand and he replaced the power nozzle. Wow. That's the only thing left to do. Okay, and beyond that is your machine. Is the canister, because what happens is the motor feeds current, okay, to a cord that runs somewhere along the side of your canister, so it can make its way up to the front of your canister, so it's ready with those two prongs when you plug in your hose. So all of those guys are culprits, but I wouldn't go there first. Okay. So anyway, that's that. Hopefully I answered your question. Beckham Young one. Okay, sorry if I butchered that name. Okay, all right. So let me try this, man. I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna see if this is even walk the ride with me. And I must love you guys if I'm doing this, because I hate working on this machine. All right, let me get my let me put on my gloves here, my little Venom steel gloves. All right. Okay. Yeah, man. This has been bugging me, and it's been on my mind, and I'm like, you know what? People have been asking me in the comments, what motor fits this machine, and right now there's no motor for it. Okay? There's no motor for it. And if you're out of warranty, it normally comes with a 5-year warranty anyway, guys. These machines have a 5-year warranty. It's just that if you're dealing with this company, you want to have a digital copy of your warranty so you can always have it. Because if you're relying on a paper warranty and it fades or you lose it, when it's time for warranty service, they're not going to honor it. So you have to have your receipt, okay? If you're dealing with a Smartwash, any Hoover product, okay? All right. So what we're going to do is, guys, give it a second. Give me a moment. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how are you?
Good. I'm sorry, guys. I was oh gosh. Hey, that's for me.
Yes.
All right. You need me to sign anywhere?
Yeah,
Oh, good.
right here.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
That'll work,
Have
right?
a good one.
Thanks a lot, Don. All right, guys, what's going on? All right, I got my laptop today, so I'm gonna be able to see you guys. I had to turn the air down. I didn't realize how hot it was in here. So let's get started. All right, let me get to it so I can see what's up. I can say hi to the people that is nice enough to hang out with me today. Okay, who's nice enough to hang out with me? Let me see here. Hold on. Espérate, por favor. Espérate. Hold on, let me see. Okay, Guitar Jams, what's up? What's up? Wasn't sure if that was a Halle Berry. Yeah. All right, so, this here. No, that, you got to look hard, man. It's a pencil drawing that I did a couple years back of Zoe Saldana. Zoe Saldana. You got to kind of look hard at it because it was from a glamour shot I saw of her online, and then let me see if you could probably see it right. This is a colored pencil I did this in, and yeah, so yeah, a lot of people thought it was like Jada Pinkett and all these other names, and I was like, okay, I guess I didn't do a good job because they keep guessing it wrong. I didn't feel bad about it. I was like, okay, all right, maybe I could have done a better job. Oh, I could have blamed them. I'm like, you guys are stupid. You can't see right. No, I wouldn't do that. Oh my gosh. All right, so here we go, guys. I'm gonna do a little exploration here. All right, and Guitar Jams, man, thanks a lot, man. I'm gonna do a little exploration here because I've had this question many times, and I've neglected to even try to make a video about this. So if I for some reason traffic make it where I can't complete it, I will complete it in another video. Okay, so let's go for it. So we're gonna remove the water bins and everything. All right, we're gonna remove all this stuff and take off your cover here. Remove your brushes here. Okay. We're trying to get to the motor. Damn, the thing is falling apart. Washers and what do you call it? Bearings. Everything is flying all over the place. All right. Anyway, I'll just put this to the side. I don't need this right now. All right. So now let's take out these two screws. Let's remove these guys. Hey man, thanks man. You know what? My the kind of artwork that I actually liked to do for years and years were comics, and I was dealing with something with myself, right, where guys would ask me to draw pictures, and I wasn't quite sure or confident that I can draw the picture what they were asking me to draw, because I was used to drawing the Hulk and Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, stuff like that. And then I just got serious and said, you know what, shit, man, I hate having this weird feeling when someone asks me to draw something and I'm like, I have to come up with an excuse or something, or, well, it may not come out too good, I hated that. My belief system didn't support that thought, if you get what I'm saying. I'm not supposed to be making excuses and stuff. Just deal with it, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna learn how to do this shit, man. I'm gonna learn how to draw like that. And I just went on a mission, and I started on my own, and then I seeked out someone, and then she just gave me a couple of tips online, and that was it. The magic tip. Guitar man, I don't know if I told you already. I may have told you the story already, man. Just let me know if I'm repeating myself, okay? Because you never know. But I think the tip she told me was to slow down and draw what I saw. And it seemed so obvious. Like when you ask someone, tell me what happened, right? And a person to tell you what happened, they mix in how they feel about what happened, right? And why they think the person did what happened, right? So it's like a human behavior. So I was drawing what I thought an eye was supposed to look like. I wasn't drawing what I was seeing. So sometimes I would draw my eyes. So the same thing is when we tell people things, tell me what happened. We're describing what happened, but we're describing what we think. I think he did this because of that, and he went over there, and I could tell he was pissed. And we start putting all our motivations in the story. So we do the same thing with drawing, Let me see. I also had the same phase with my drawing. Yeah. But the opposite, I was doing more traditional autonomy. Oh, but then people started asking for tattoo. Yeah. Now, and that's fine, That's good. You know what I think, man? I think a person that practiced that on purpose is well-rounded. Like, you can do very structured artwork, and then you can do very creative stuff, and you kind of challenge yourself in between both. That's why even with this, there's a structured way I'm supposed to take care of. Let's say it's under warranty, right? So I have to stay focused on the structure. I can't do any imaginative repairs. Then I'll do a hack once in a while because it keeps me sharp. Okay? Because I have to stay sharp to figure out ways to do this, right? So I think the same with art too. You have your structure. You learn the structure first, right? Because if you don't, it'll mess you up. So you learn the structure first. You learn the very structured artwork style, and then from there you kind of, get freestyle. But a lot of us, we learn the freestyle first, and then it makes the structure real hard. Because now you got to slow down. Now you got to slow down and almost unlearn the bad habits you learned from freestyling. It's like you got to unlearn all that shit. All right, I'm just if you notice what I'm doing, guy, I'm just taking this plastic piece. This stuff just snaps in, so I was just finding the little weak spots and pop, 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 pop. All right. What I'm trying to get to is I want to see if I can use a different motor in this thing. But then I would have to examine the motor wiring, because if it's a basic, positive and negative kind of hookup, then all you would need is the right size motor. At that point, that's all you would need, the right size motor. You wouldn't need anything other than that. Okay. All right, buddy. All right, I'm just getting this off. Making sure I got everything. Hold on. Let me make sure I got all the screws out, because sometimes there's always one more screw, man. There's always a screw, damn it. Okay, this is off. All right. Now you have to go through. I just worked on this thing a couple of weeks ago. All right, so now that we exposed this, the only reason we really had to do that is because we needed to get access to this part right here. Okay? We need to get access to this part right here. Okay. All right, so now let's take all of this off, okay? All right, so we're gonna take all of these screws here out. I swear, man, I keep I keep putting my imagination, what I think the guys who design these things, what I think they think about while they're putting the screws in. And I swear, it's always been the same. It's like, oh man, how many screws do you think we should put in, guys? Oh, I can't help it, man. But I'm like, oh my God, another screw. Drives me nuts. They got to do it on purpose. I swear, man. Someone's going to come make a video about it. Watch. Someone's going to make a video. And they're going to say, guys, you know what we used to do? All right. So now I took all of this out. Okay. And what I'm trying to get to right now, let me see. I have to get to the back. Okay. I got to get to the back. All right. Let's take these out. Because there's a screw right in the center here that I'm gonna need to get so I can get this guy. And all we're trying to find out, guys, we're just trying to find out, for those people out there that's brave enough to try this, can you put another motor in here? That's what we're trying to find out, okay? Is it possible, you know, to keep it going, right? Because you may have two shampooers and maybe they have the same size motor, and but you like the Smartwash better, right? So can I sacrifice that other one so my Smartwash can function, you know? Right? Hold on, give me a second. I'm just trying to, I'm forgetting what I'm supposed to do here. Give me a second, folks. This is on top of that. This is on top of that. I'm just talking my way through this. If this is on top of this, then this needs to come off first. All right, let me see. Let's see what's going on, man. Let's see if I have another screw. There's no screw? Oh, shit. Let me take these screws out of here. I think that could be it. Let me take these long ones out of here. Damn, where's my long... Oh, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna have to do it by hand. Damn it. Yeah, let me get this out of here first. I think that's what the problem is. And then I can pull off that front part. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's see what's holding this up. There it is. Ah, there's two at the bottom I didn't do all the way. Oh, come on. I didn't want to take the tubing apart yet. That's why. I'm doing it the sloppy way because I didn't want to take the tubing apart. And okay, I got everybody. We're all good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody's good? Everybody's good? We're good? Are we good? Oh my God, why are you still giving me a tough time, man? Hold on, guys. I think I have to stick something in here. Come on, bro. Oh my gosh. Hold on. What are you doing? I don't remember having a tough time like this before. I'm trying to see what's causing this. You see this little gap right here? There's a little gap right here. I'm trying to figure out if that has something to do with it. I never had a problem with this before, so I'm trying to figure out what's causing that gap, that section there to hold on. Let me see if it's the screw on this side. It could just be the screw and I didn't take it out all the way. Hold on. It could just be the screw. Hold on. Are you out? Let's see. Let's see if it was just a screw, guys. It was just a screw. It was just a screw, guys. All right, so if you don't want to deal with this section, you could just separate this from here, okay? And this way, this is out your way altogether, and you can operate. But right now, I'm just gonna leave it here for a second, all right? Because I want to be free to keep rocking and rolling, all right? So let's keep moving. All right, so now we got some more screws, all right? Man, I'm sweating like a sweaty person. Did I turn off my AC? Oh my God, is that what I did? I turned the AC off, guys. Golly. Oh my gosh, come on, man. Give me a second, guys. I'm like, wait, let me see. I turned the damn thing off. Oh, shoot. I'm here burning up. Okay. Yes, please. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's keep moving. All right, so. So I can see, I see mechanics get mad at car engineers, right? Having a pipe. Yeah. My neighbor talks about that, man. He has a shop that he runs a shop here in town, and he does the same thing. Dude, we're sitting, just chilling, and you start talking about his business, and I start talking. It's the same complaints. Oh shoot, the same thing, man. And, you just gotta knock it out. But you do what you gotta do, right? But you recognize the foolishness, but you do what you gotta do, right? Oh man. All right, so we're almost there, guys. We're at the last part before we can get access to the motor, okay? And what we're trying to find out, again, is if this motor could be replaced by another motor, okay? So let me pull this. All right, let me see what I got cooking here. So let me see what I got cooking here. This is excellent. All right, guys, so let me show you what we would do then in this case, okay? All right, for the sake of this, I am gonna take this off. I was being stubborn, but I need to get this guy out of here. He's bugging me right now. Because now I decide I want to go further. Now I made a decision I want to go further. I'm going to go further. So we're going to take this tubing off here. Okay. Just kind of push it and then pull it and see if it comes out easy. Yep. We're going to get this guy out the way. Because now I'm curious and I'm ready to go. All right. Is it possible? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna cut this only because I don't need this anymore. I don't need this motor anymore. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut the wires right here. And the reason I'm cutting it right here, number one, is that if I do decide to put a motor in this, at least I have a good length to work with. Like, let me pull them out. All right, so this is the basic 3 wires. You see that? Just the ground, the positive and negative wire, okay? Or the neutral, all right? So, and it goes right into this side right here, right? So if I wanted to, now my job is to seek out this guy or something close to this, okay? So now, probably the big key you're gonna have to worry about, there's 3 things. Height, okay, the width, and really probably just a place that can, hey guys, give me a second. Actually, I'm gonna have to we're gonna continue this one later, probably tomorrow.